Where are you now?
I'm in Rome,
Oh, you're in
but in another room.
in another room, in the green room.
In the living room. This is my living room.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's
Thank
beautiful.
you for sharing.
It's my lively, it's my favorite room.
Your favorite room. And are you the flowers near you? Are they real? The flower?
It's a flower, a gift of student of mine, and
Good.
okay, there are.
So they're real. They're real
no.
roses.
No,
no,
they are not real roses.
Okay.
But it's not plastic.
Yeah, now they use something like cloth or fabric, something like silk, you know, probably costumes, paper,
Stuff.
clothes,
Texture,
or fabric.
stuff.
Fabric. Okay. Fabric. Yes. Okay. Okay, so today, as I was telling you, we are going to see something about air travel. Okay, we start a little bit of warm up with a bit of vocabulary that you should know. So just put together the image with the and match with different pictures. Sorry, the pictures with words. Okay, so let's start with number 1. What is a number 1, Nana?
The new boarding pass, I think.
New boarding pass, yeah. For us that we are traveling, we've been traveling for years and years with paper boarding pass.
Yes.
We have this new boarding pass.
A new boarding pass.
Not so new now. There are maybe 5, 6 years. It works. Yeah.
3 years.
3 years.
Because when I worked
maybe more. I remember I used my first boarding pass to go with Turkish Airlines. I was going to Moldova, and I think that was at least 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, not with all airlines, but
Yes.
Turkish Airlines was probably one of the most updated. Number 2, who are they, Gian Maria?
Cabin crew.
They are cabin crew. Yes, they are cabin crew. Yeah. And number 3, how do we call that?
Set belt.
No, air seat.
Air
seat.
Okay.
Air seat. Sorry. Yes, I give you the, because this one, of course, is one of the most frequently mistaken as pronunciation, just because it's got this S together, but is aisle sit.
Aisle.
I'll let you listen even from the voice.
Aisle.
Aisle.
Aisle. Aisle.
So, of course, it's different from any kind of pronunciation you can imagine, not just because of the S, but even because you got the diphthong AI, that usually you read A, but it's not ale sit, but it's aisle sit. It's just like if you put away S and E and you read it like it is. I'll.
I'll. Mhm.
I'll sit. I'll sit.
Okay.
Okay. Then we got number 4.
Number 4, departure gate.
No,
No,
this one.
No, I carry on
Ah,
back.
no. Sorry.
Over the locker.
Number 5.
no.
No, it's not a carry-on bag.
No.
Handle.
Tray,
No, it's a tray.
tray.
Oh,
Tray.
tray, sorry, I didn't get it because I have no headphones because it's too hot.
I look at number 5, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. So the tray, yes, the tray, is a word, is a common word that you can use. Even the tray where you put your glasses on is a tray. And tray is even one of the words used for a lot of compound words. For example, ashtray, the tray where we put
Mhm.
ash
The-
when you
Ash.
smoke, yes. Or other kind of tray, particular tray that have a particular use. And we use always the word tray but in a compound words. And then, of course, 5,
5, departure gate.
departure gate, and 6.
Carry-on bag in an overhead locker.
Yeah, that's it. A carry-on
Yes.
bag in a overhead locker.
Okay.
And number 7,
So 7, scales.
scales, where you weigh your luggage.
Mhm.
Okay. And of course, 8,
Seat belt.
seatbelt. Seatbelt. Okay. Jo Maria, how often do you fly?
In these years, no more often. By 2 years ago, I fly 2-3 times on the week for my job.
Ah,
Uh,
Very often.
very
So
often.
very
yeah.
Mm.
yeah. And you
Now
like
I prefer travel by car for
you
the
were
public.
an air commuter. You know the commuter? Who are the commuter? Commuters means a person that is working in a different town from the
Ah.
one where he lives, and he goes every day up and down. It's a commuter.
Ah,
Oh,
Ding,
okay.
ding, 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 ding. Like in Italian, we call it,
Pendolari.
that's it,
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
it's the commuter. So you were actually an air commuter because
An air
you
commuter.
were almost every day using a flight. And
Yeah.
you, Elena, how often do you fly?
I fly normally 1 or 2 times in 1 year, in a year, no more. No. This year, how do you say the pass of fly?
Fly is irregular.
Yeah.
Fly, flew, flown.
Flew.
So it depends if you want to use the past simple or the past participle.
I flew. I
I-
flew
Flew,
two times, and next week I fly the
third time. So when we talk about the time we do something, we can say instead of 1 time, once,
once,
2 times, twice,
twice,
and then you start 3 times, 4 times, etc.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's, but one time, two times is not wrong. It's just that there's an appropriate word for to express this and this thing. And you, Anna, how often do you fly?
Uh,
Not anymore.
no, in the last years, I don't fly. I didn't fly. I didn't fly. Before I flew once in
A year.
a year.
Once a
It depends. Depends.
It depends. Elena, have you ever used English while you were traveling?
Yes, I
Can you tell us an experience?
have, but it's a new something new in my life. Normally, I speak German and Spanish, and I fly often to Germany and to Spain. But now, in the last year, how can I say, 1.5 year? No.
Yeah, 1.5 year in the last year and a half.
I have used English
Okay, good.
while
In which country?
in Greek. In Greek
Greece.
and in German too, in Germany too, because I was with Greek teacher and German teacher in a group, and the spoken language was English, not German.
I
And,
see.
and since I'm your student, teacher Paola, I'm able to speak a little bit English. My job.
No, you're more than able to speak a little. You are just expressing yourself very well. The thing that is fun with you is that when you speak English, you never pass through Italian, you always pass through German.
Yes.
And that's maybe because there are so many words that are in English, they are taken from German. So actually it seems easier for you when you speak a foreign language to pass through German. It's the same for me when I speak French, for example. I have to translate from English into French. And that's, wow, it's sometimes yeah, very confusing. So I can understand your feeling, but you're more than enough. Now, I mean, your expression is good. Of course, and don't worry if you make mistakes. Try to speak.
No.
Yeah. And you, Gian Maria, you ever used English while you were traveling?
When I travel for my job, for example, I don't use English. Unfortunately, traveling only in Italy.
Oh, within Italy. I see.
But use English when I was in holiday.
Yeah, of course.
Holidays in Greece, for example, and I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to find solutions.
Yeah.
and problem solving, because this is one of the best way to practice English,
Yeah,
to solve some
it's a
problem.
training for me.
It is. Are you traveling with other people that they don't speak English
When I
on
stay
holiday? I mean, usually.
in holiday,
Yeah.
last holidays, I was being in Greece, Lefkada,
Yeah.
and I found my interlocutor in my
Yes.
often speak English, but not very well. But for
The
me,
people
is
that were with you. I mean, were you with a group of people?
yeah, with my friends. I stay
Okay.
with.
Did they
With my
speak English?
friends. 3 person, only 3 person.
Oh, okay. So, because another very good way, like Elena was witness to us, is when you have to be an interpreter. So you are the only one in the group that can speak English.
When I young, and I went with my friend, for example, in Dublin,
Yes.
and my friend meet another girl, for example.
And you were translating.
Ritradurre.
Cyrano,
Yeah.
like Cyrano the personaggio.
Good, but
Very good. And you, Anna, what was happening? In your experience?
In my experience, I traveled with my husband in the United States, and my husband don't speak English, but he had a pronunciation better than mine.
Yeah. This is
So
what you say. I want to test him. I don't trust
no,
him.
because he are often English music, so he have ear for English.
Yeah.
And when we were in the United States, if we spoke with another person, an English person, my husband reply that the English person say
To you.
to me, and I translate in
So
Italian.
he could understand, but he couldn't speak.
And then I speak in
Oh, that's
English
a very
directly
good
with
cooperation.
this person.
But you have to stay always together. Ah, that's a big problem. Or we can
Then
travel together.
I went also in Sri Lanka,
Yes.
and I went with
It's
two
called,
friends.
how do they call sing English, something like that? Because it's not real English.
Yes, but my two friends of mine didn't speak English. They speak only French.
Oh, wow.
So
You tried.
I try.
You tried, you did actually, because you're back.
But
So, probably
yes,
that was a good thing.
but I was young.
You
and
were
so,
young. So now you got more experience and more English.
yes, now.
Yes, now, of course.
Now.
Okay, now we are going to listen to these 3 airport situations. Okay, so the situation, you have to answer to something, but I don't want to let you immediately just listen now and
Mhm.
then you will answer the question, and we're going to listen it again. They're very easy for you, so
Mhm.
you will understand everything very easily.
Where are you flying to today? To Paris. May I see your passport, please? Here you are. Are you checking any bags today? Just this one. Did you pack your bag yourself? Yes, I did. Place your bag on the scales. Okay. Here is your boarding pass. Go through security and make your way to departure gate C45. The flight will be ready to board at 10:35. Sorry, which gate? Gate C45. Thank you.
Place your items in the tray. Step this way, please. Take off your shoes and belt. Are you wearing any jewelry?
No, I'm not.
Can you open your bag, please?
Of course.
Certo.
Are you sure this is your seat? I thought I booked the aisle seat.
Oh, sorry. I'm in the wrong seat.
Please place your bags in the overhead lockers.
There's no room.
Try looking over there.
Please fasten your seatbelt when we switch on the sign. We are about to take off. We are experiencing some turbulence, but we'll shortly be passing through the cabin with drinks and snacks.
Great, I need a coffee.
So do I.
If you need anything, please ask the cabin crew.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Excuse me, do you have any tissues? I dropped my coffee.
Okay, as you could listen, they were quite easy. And now we are going to listen them again, one by one, trying to answer to our questions. So the first one was a check-in situation. So we have to understand, where is the passengers flying to? How many bags does the passenger want to check? And what gate does the flight leave from? Okay, listen to it again.
Where are you flying to today? To Paris. May I see your passport, please? Here you are. Are you checking any bags today? Just this one. Did you pack your bag yourself? Yes, I did. Place your bag on the scales. Okay. Here is your boarding pass. Go through security and make your way to departure gate C45. The flight will be ready to board at 10:35. Sorry, which gate? Gate C45. Thank you.
Okay. So where is the, Jo Maria, where is the passengers flying to?
Paris.
Paris, yes. And how many bags does she have?
Only one.
Only one. And the gate is
DC45.
C45. Yeah.
45.
Yes.
Okay.
C45. Yeah, you have to be careful with the numbers because you know if you
Okay.
get the wrong gate, you lost your flight. Okay. And number two. Okay, now we are going to decide, Anna, what order do you hear these words? Bag, jewelry, shoes, and tray. You give a number for each.
Place your items in the tray. Step this way, please. Take off your shoes and belt. Are you wearing any jewelry?
No, I'm not.
Can you open your bag, please?
Of course.
Okay, Anna.
Allora, tray number one.
Okay.
Shoes number two.
Yes.
Aspetta, jewelry Number
Jewelry.
3, jewelry.
Jewelry.
Number 3,
Yes.
a bag. Number 4.
Yes, very good. Perfect. You see, in this second situation, we could even understand that the officer wasn't English. He had a different accent. Could you understand what kind of accent was it?
No.
Was French.
Ah,
He had a
okay.
very strong French accent. And even in next situation, we have, if you remember, 3 people on on board on the plane, and 2 are passengers, and they are not English, so they got different accent, even if they do speak a very good English. And 1 is the flight attendant that they speak with another accent. So this is a typical why it's important this, because when you travel around, of course, you are listening and make experience of all kind of accent, because English is not just spoken with British accent. And as soon as we learn it, we are safe. Because it's important not to expect that other people are always speaking with a good accent. But for example, at the airport, a lot of people, they don't, people that they work in the airports. Okay, let's listen to situation number 3, Elena, that's yours. What 3 problems does the passenger talk about?
Are you sure this is your seat? I thought I booked the aisle seat.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong seat.
Please place your bags in the overhead lockers.
There's no room.
Try looking over there.
Please fasten your seatbelt when we switch on the sign. We are about to take off. We are experiencing some turbulence, but will shortly be passing through the cabin with drinks and snacks.
Great, I need a coffee.
So do I.
If you need anything, please ask the cabin crew.
Hello! I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Excuse me, do you have any tissues? I dropped my coffee.
Okay, Elena, so what 3 problems did she meet? You are silent, dear.
Sorry.
Okay.
The first problem was about the seat.
Yes, why? What kind of problem was it?
There were 2 persons, and one person asked if the person was in the right seat.
Good. So someone was sitting in her seat.
Yes, but
Okay.
I have more problems. Then was a problem with the bag.
Then there was a problem with the bag. What kind of problem was it?
It was no roaming in the overlocked.
In the overhead locker.
Yes, overhead.
There wasn't room. Yes, there wasn't room. Yeah, was full. Okay.
Okay, and then maybe was a problem with the coffee. With the
Yes. Yeah.
a person drove the coffee.
Yeah, she was dropping the coffee.
Dropping.
Drop. When you,
Drop.
yeah, dropping the coffee. Drop.
Yeah.
Drop is like, you know, this, or when there are tears actually, but the drops sono proprio le gocce, and the verb is coming from the noun. So
Okay.
goccia, gocciolare. Okay, drop is always drop. Drop.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Now let's try. We have find out. I mean, we listened to this situation twice. Now we should put the missing words if we remember. And if we don't remember, try to be logic. Okay. Situation 1. Anna, go on. One situation each. If you need help from your colleague, just ask. And that's the first one.
May I see your passport, please?
May. That's
May.
perfect. May I see your passport, please?
Okay.
Go on.
Are you checking any bags today?
Okay, good. Are.
Are. Do you pack your bag yourself?
Be careful. It cannot be. Do.
Did?
Yes.
Did.
Did you pack? Yeah. Did you pack? Yeah. Perfect.
And then put your bag on the scales.
Actually, she could say put, but she didn't say put. She say place.
Place your bag on the scales.
Yeah, place. That is a bit more formal. Like instead of saying metti, poni.
Ok. Place,
So it
quindi.
is more formal. Place your bag on the scales. Remember, scales, even if it's just one, is with the S, is plural. Okay? The scales.
Okay.
And 5, Anna?
And 5, the flight will be to board at 10:35. Will be ready to
Ready.
board.
Yes,
Ready.
to be ready. Very good. Super. Okay. Elena,
Yes.
let's try situation 2 now.
Play.
Place, yes,
Place.
because it's always place you ride at the train.
The tray.
Mhm.
S. This way.
This is not easy.
I don't know.
Anybody else?
So,
When they ask you to go on
yeah.
and make some to get near the control. Some.
Sun.
Step.
Sorry? Step? Step.
Step this way
Step.
is
Step.
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 Step
This
is,
way.
it's not just a step like
Gradino.
this, but it's also the verb to step.
Okay.
Okay. Step this way, please.
Sorry,
And,
ma step vuol dire anche gradino, giusto?
Actually step is not gradino, e anche il
Quando
gradino è la differenza che c'è, è un passo, no? Un passo.
Quando
che
dici
può
step
essere
by step.
passo dopo passo.
Passo, io ho sempre pensato
È
gradino
la stessa
dopo.
cosa,
Sì.
infatti ti stavo dicendo che può essere sia un passo in orizzontale che un passo verso l'alto.
Ok.
È sempre considerato un passo però, no? Che possiamo anche chiamarlo un gradino, senza però pensare, in effetti anche gli step di una scala vengono considerati. Sì, ha, diciamo, come al solito, tanti significati.
Okay.
E anche fare pochi passi è step. In questo caso, infatti, dice step this way, vuol dire avanza un pochino, no?
Okay.
Usiamo sempre step. Poi, number 3.
Take off. No.
Brava.
Take off your shoes
off.
and belt.
Take off your shoes and belt.
Are you wearing any jewelry? No, no.
Jewelry. So you can divide the word in two because this is jewelry.
Jewelry.
Okay.
Jewelry.
Are you wearing any jewelry? Can
Thank
you
you.
in your bag, please?
Yes, very good, excellent. And on the plane, Gian Maria.
Allora, please put your bag
Always
in
the same.
Anche qua,
It's
please.
always the same word. Always place.
place.
Yeah, the formal way
Please
of
place
put.
your bags over and lockers.
Yes.
Please fasten your seat belt when we switch on the seatbelt.
No. Anybody else has got the hint?
Is the fasten your seatbelt when you switch
No.
on the
The
Sign.
sign.
quando ok, esce,
Quando accendiamo
quando c'è si
scritta,
escono
la
le lucine.
scritta o il cartello, the sign. Sign. S-I-G-N.
Ok.
Okay.
We are about to take off.
Take off. Very good.
We are experiencing some turbulence, but will shortly be through the cabin with drinks and snack. Be,
Mhm.
To be shortly be
Through the cabin. What does it express?
Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Passing.
Passing.
Passing through the cabin. Yeah. Passing.
Be passing. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry
here
Paolo, essere, cioè cioè che significa?
passeremo
No.
Ah,
we
ok,
shortly, brevemente, a breve. Noi passeremo. We shortly be passing. Saremo passanti, sarebbe, no? A breve saremo passanti attraverso l'aeroplano, attraverso
La cabina.
con i drinks. È proprio da forma. We shortly be passing. A breve passeremo, ok? Questa forma del futuro usata quasi come se fosse un passato è una delle ultime cose, di solito si fa dopo il B2 al C1, però è una forma abbastanza comune poi alla fine, un qualcosa che si esprime non proprio in questo caso, però ad esempio a quest'ora domani già starò facendo un bagno al mare. Esprimiamo una cosa che deve ancora accadere, ma l'esprimiamo al passato. Non è così difficile, perché noi in italiano lo usiamo sempre. Per cui, però ci arriveremo anche a quello, man mano che quando siamo un pochino più self-confident with all the other verbs. Naturalmente qui ne abbiamo già parlato, però vedete, qua vi dice we often hear special vocabulary in airport situation. So what does that mean in situation to security? And we say that. L'abbiamo già
Step walk
Viene proprio walk.
Ci voleva aggiungere qualcosa.
No, walk. That's enough.
Okay.
And what word is often used with the same meaning as put?
Place.
Place.
Of course. You heard the phrasal verb take off. in two situations, security and on the plane. What two different meanings does it have?
Security situation,
The security era, take off,
take off on the scales.
no, take
The-
off your shoes.
Ah sì, è vero, togliere, giusto.
Your shoes.
Your shoes, sì, the
And
belt.
Okay,
Okay.
good. So what does it mean?
Instead on the plane,
not wearing the opposite of
Tell me the opposite of take off in this first situation.
si può dire?
wear.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, wearing.
Wearing,
Take off
yes,
and wear. Take off is the opposite of wear. And
Yes.
what about the other situation?
Take off, the plane take off.
Okay, and the opposite of that take off is
Landed.
land.
Land.
Land. So you see, we have not just a word with different meaning, but even phrasal verb, the same phrasal verb with two different meanings. So take off, wear, and take off and land.
Land.
It's always take off.
Okay.
Okay, very good. And find two time phrases in situation 3. Okay, time phrases. Which are time phrases here?
Will shortly be passing.
Okay, about two
About
and
to.
shortly. Okay, so these are typical time phrases. Even we're about to take off. That
Okay.
means that the time is almost near, is very near. We're about to. Okay,
Mhm.
when we are arriving, is just arriving the right moment to do something, to be about to do something. Okay, in a service situation like air travel, you will hear several types of language, question and request, as well as instruction and announcements. It's helpful to know what type of thing people are saying so that you know how to respond. Now look at the table and choose the best word to complete the sentences. Okay.
Attention, zanzara.
Can you see that? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. For example, no, this is too complicated to do. I mean, it was a very good exercise if we could do with a piece of paper, trying to share it. But anyway, let's get into it in another way, our way. So here we have staff, what do they say? And the passengers, what do they reply? Okay. So these are all the questions that usually the staff can ask, and questions and requests. You remember once I sent you something, the difference between question and request, and yeah, and reply and response. Do you remember the difference? So questions. These are
questions is ask and the answer is yes or no.
Yeah, question is,
Yes,
I mean, it's very generic. You can't say, but a request is different from a question.
Yes, the
So she's
request-
asking to do something
yes, to do or yes.
or say to
Or
do
s-
something anyway.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here, of course, you can say yes or no, or with a word you can reply. Here you are requested to do something.
To do something.
Okay. And
Mhm.
of course, if you put them together, where are you flying today? Okay, of course, these are not, but these are the various responding to requests. For example, may I see your passport, please? What can you reply? They're all okay because these are all they are all responding to requests. So when they ask you, may I see your passport, please? You can say, here you are. If you give the
Mhm.
passport, okay.
Okay.
Then you give the passport, of course, and you give the passport, sure
Sure.
or surely. So anything is correct. Okay.
Mhm.
Are you sure this is your seat? No, it's just this. So here instead we have instructions and announcements. Okay, so instructions usually they suggest what to do and tell you what you need to do. These are instructions. The
Yes.
announcement, they are giving instructions or information to all the people or just one person.
Mhm.
Remember that person, you can't say two person, you have to say two people,
People.
even if they are just two. Never say two person, one person, two people.
People.
And after the instruction of the announcement, we usually need to do something or to say something like a request. So now try to label the columns as instructions or announcements. Okay. So Elena, can you read all the first column?
Okay. Place your bag on the scales. Go through security and make your way to the departure gate C45. Place your items in the tray. Step this way, please. Take off your shoes and belt.
Okay. Gian Maria, can you read the other?
Please fasten your seatbelt when we switch on the
Side.
sign. We are about to take off. We are experiencing some turbulence.
Yes.
We'll shortly be passing through the captain with drinks and snacks.
Cabin.
The cabin with drinks and snacks. If you need anything, please ask the cabin crew.
Very good. So Anna, now you tell me one, what is one and what are two?
Okay. Place your bag on the scales.
So they're all the same. So all the group one, they are all what?
Instruction.
Instructions. And number two, they are all
Announcement.
So with announcement, you don't actually need always to do something. You can do something like here, or it's just an information like this one. Okay. Let's do this before we get into our stuff. Add one missing word to each sentence in the correct place as in the example. Are you this is your seat? Are you sure this is your seat? Okay, they're always the same sentences. So you've already have listened to them. So try to read it loud and put the missing word where you think is correct. Anna.
I see your passport, please. And may I see your passport, please?
Yes, of course it's correct, even if you say, can I, could I, may
Yeah.
I, they're all good. May I see your passport? Okay. Gian Maria, number two.
Are you checking bags today?
Seems complete to you. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Seems
It's not.
complete.
It's not.
Okay.
There's one word missing.
Only one word.
One word is missing.
Get. No.
Some,
Did you? No.
some bags, no.
It's not some because it's a question,
Any.
but it's any. And when do you
Any.
put it?
Are you?
Uh,
Any bags?
Any bags? Are you
Are you
checking
checking
any
any
bags
bags
today?
today?
Okay. It's like, partitive when you have to express something you don't know the right number. Are you checking any bags today?
Any. Any.
Okay. And 3?
Did you pack your bag yourself?
Yourself. Yeah. Did you pack your bag yourself?
Yourself.
Okay. But 4?
Your bag on this case. Place your bag on the skates.
Place your bag on the scales. Number 5.
Place your in the tray your shoes,
Actually,
your
yeah,
items.
could be your items. Yes,
Items.
perfect. So anything, your items.
Items.
Place your items in the tray. Number 6.
Step this way, please.
That's perfect. Anna?
Can you open your bag, please?
Yeah, or could. Can or could. They are all the
Could.
same.
Hmm?
Okay, number 8.
Please place bag in the overhead lockers. Please. Place bag. Please. Your.
Yes, your bag. Yes, of course, your bag
Please,
in
your
the
bag.
overhead lockers. Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Please fasten your belt when we switch on the sign.
Yeah, your seatbelt. Your seatbelt.
Your
Yeah.
seatbelt. Your seatbelt.
Seatbelt. And 10.
10 will shortly be passing the cabin through the cabin
Through
with
the
drinks,
cabin. Through the
drinks and
cabin.
snacks.
Very good. Excellent. Super. Okay, let's see after something more. Okay, let's have a bit of break.
Break.
Okay. And see you in a few minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's okay, now it's your turn. So we are at the check-in. Student A like Anna and student B like Elena. This is not B. And so of course, Anna, you are airline staff and Elena is the passenger. So
Okay.
one by one, you have all the things that you have to do your part. Of course, there is just the suggestion of what you have to do, the instruction, actually, what you have to do, read the passenger and destination, and then 2, 3, 4, and you make the dialogue by following the instruction. Let's go.
Good morning. Aspetta, non mi ricordo più. Where are you fly today?
To Paris.
Good. Can you show me the passport, please?
Sure, here you are.
Your passport. Have Any aspetta, come che era aspetta.
Checking.
Are you checking any bags?
Yes, I am, and 2 bags.
Okay. Please place the bags on scales.
And what is yeah, sure. I put the this.
Okay, this is your boarding pass, and please
What about
step.
security? Security.
Ah, sì, prima security. Please step on the way for the security, and
It's question. They're not information.
aspetta,
Security question.
Aspetta. Have you some jewelry?
No, I don't.
Okay, this
True.
is your boarding pass. The gate is the number gate is C45, and the flight depart the board the time time to board is 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very well. Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Have a good trip.
Have a good trip.
Journey or trip. Aspetta.
But
Have
the
a good-
security question wasn't this. Was about who was packing the.
Ah, è vero, vero,
Yeah,
vero.
you remember? So how
Vero.
do you say?
Have you packed the bag yourself? Okay.
Very good. Okay, now we are on the plane. And of course, we have a passenger and cabin crew.
Yes.
Mhm.
They are on the other way around. Yes, because they make a mistake. This is all the things that the cabin crew should say. And these are all the things that the passengers
Passenger,
should say.
Yes.
So now, Gianmaria, you are the cabin crew, so all this part. And Ellen again is a passenger.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning. Can you see your boarding pass, please?
Yes, of course. Here you are.
Thank you. Your seat location is A7.
Okay, this one.
A7.
Okay, I have it. Okay, I understand. Understood.
Perfect. Can you take off carry-on baggage in locker, please?
Yes, of course.
Oh, announce at set belt.
You have to make an announcement now.
Announce set belt. But
Even if it's
for
just
emergency,
just
no.
tell, announce that you have.
Is a present turbulence? Or
No. Just announce that they have to sit and to do what with your sit down?
When the sign,
I don't remember.
You don't have to remember. You can invent.
Okay.
You don't have to follow
Okay.
the script. There's no script. So you are there, and now you ask Elena to sit.
Okay, sorry, miss. Can you sit down in your set bed, please? Is a present a turbulence? I don't know.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
I do it.
And now announce drink and snacks.
Okay. The cabin crew. Let's see. Dio, c'era un modo di dire, non mi viene.
It's passing through
with fish.
It's passing through with the drinks and snacks.
Fresh.
Okay. The cabin crew passing through for drinks and snacks.
Okay. Now you order.
If you want, you can order drink or snack.
Okay. Yes, I would like coffee. A coffee, please.
Perfect. Here you are with sugar.
Yes, so we with sugar and milk.
Okay. Here you are.
Thank
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. The thing is that when you have some difficult passengers and you should, or some cabin crew that you don't really understand very well. So I'm going to, you are all of you are cabin crew now,
Mhm.
and I am the passenger. So
Okay.
you are doing this part with me. One each, okay? So you are the 3 cabin crew, and I am the terrible passenger.
Terrible.
Paola, you are a terrible passenger.
A terrible passenger.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So, but you are working together. So, okay. Anna start to greet the passengers, then Elena
Yes.
is explaining, and then Gian Maria, and then so.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, lady. Can you show me the boarding pass, please?
Of course, but I did already with your colleague. Why are you asking me this? And you're not even welcoming me. You say good morning. You didn't say me welcome.
Welcome.
Ah, okay. This is my boarding pass.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, madam, can you follow me and I show you where is your seat? And you have, of course, one of the best seats of the plane.
Okay, show me. I'm looking forward to it.
I hope is this one, and I hope is good enough for you.
It's not, because I was asking for a dial seat, and this is a window
Windows.
seat. Sorry, but I can't stand window seat because I have to move during my flight. I have to just, I cannot stand with my legs folded. So I need a nail seat. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course. The problem is easy to solve, and you can sit in this other seat.
Okay, many thanks. So kind of you, actually.
Okay.
Ok.
Okay, there we go. Now,
Vai, Gianmaria.
Miss, can you put carry-on baggage in your locker, please?
no, I can't because it's too high. I'm short and I can't just reach it. Can you help me? You're so tall.
It's no problem. I help you. Can you give me your bag? And
Yes, but I
help you?
would like to keep something out of it because I don't trust the loca. I want to keep something with me. May I take a bit with me? May I take a bag with me?
Sorry. If you can your bag, I try to storage in good way in
Yes, but
this
please
place.
be careful because it's very fragile. Okay,
Okay.
very fragile.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'm trying to trust you. Okay.
Okay.
Please, can you seat belt when the appear the sign?
What do you mean? Can you sit belt? I'm not a seat belt. Can I do what?
Can
Sorry.
you- Fai ridere troppo.
What do I have to do with the seat belt?
Please sit down.
Okay, I'm sitting.
Okay. And now when appear the sign,
Yes.
you have to
To?
non mi viene il verbo.
I knew. That's why I'm so terrible. I told you. Do I have to do what?
Com'è che si dice?
How?
You have to fasten the
Oh,
belt.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fasten my seat belt. Until when?
Before the fly take off. Cioè,
yes,
sorry,
until when?
not before, until the flight take off.
And then can I unfasten it?
And then, if there aren't turbulence, you can fasten it.
But do you advise me if there's any turbulence?
Yes, of course.
Because you know I have to go to the loo.
Then appear the sign if you have
Okay,
to
okay.
fasten.
No, I'm so thirsty.
Madonna, è insopportabile.
There's so many.
Lo so.
And now, drinks or snacks?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now the cabin crew goes through the corridor. No, the corridor. Can I say
Ale.
Okay.
Ale. Ale.
A?
Aisle. Aisle.
Ale.
Sorry. Aisle.
Ah,
The
I.
aisle.
And we'll offer something to drink and some any snack, any snacks.
Some snack. When you
Some,
offer, you can say
okay, some snacks. Madam, can I offer to you something to drink?
yes, I would like a gin lemon. Is that included?
I apologize, but gin
Do you
lemon.
have it?
What do you say? A gin lemon.
Gin lemon. You know gin lemon?
Gin is not included in.
Okay, can I pay? And how much is that?
Okay, a gin lemon 10 euros.
10 euros?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just have dollars. Can you pay in dollars?
Yes, of course, of course. Can
How
you pay?
much does it That's it.
I had Gian Maria. How many dollars?
Sorry, colleagues. We accept only credit card. Yes, please. Have a credit card?
Oh, yes, of course. I have multiple credit cards.
Gold,
I have a
you have a
golden
gold.
one. I have so many, no problem.
No
Okay,
problem.
but I would like to know how much is that in dollars?
How much is that in dollars?
Sorry, no dollars, in pounds.
Ciao.
12 pounds.
12.
10 euros, how much is that in pounds?
Eh,
$10 in pounds. I don't know.
Okay, I think that's
Eight.
enough.
A
8, 9.
disaster with money, and for me it's too.
Okay,
Gianmaria
so,
or Anna, do you know how many?
no, no, no.
How much?
$10. I don't know.
$10 is 10 euros, but I don't know in pounds.
In pounds is less, so should be about 8 pounds.
8 pounds.
Yeah, more or
Okay.
less, 8 pounds.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. This crew is really not so professional. But you see, when
If
we are
you-
doing a conversation, this is the right way of conversation, because when you're facing a problem and you you try to solve it, you forget that you are speaking in English because you are much more concentrated on solving the problem. So actually, to have this kind of conversation is just giving you the opportunity of finding out more. For example, Gian Maria was very fast because he was just telling the credit card, and that was very intelligent and quick. Yeah.
I live by customer.
Yeah, you know your customer. Yeah. And that's what you should use. I mean, your skills, they're not just language skills, because as adults, you have life skills, and you have to use your life skills in English. Because in this way, it's much more stimulating and then you remember. Unfortunately, online is a bit more difficult to trying to get all the people in the same, find out in the same problem, but we can, act somewhere like this. Very good. Let's try to put, no, this one I'm gonna give you when I give you the stuff. So put the sentence in order. What happens when you travel by air? You start with this, you show your passport and say when you're going one, and then you put all of them in order. But this is something that you can do at ease. And this one as well, you have to read this text about what happens after your plane lands and choose the best words. You see, they're always the same, more or less, like checked electronic goods, illegal, landed, nothing, officials, and visa. Okay, so this I'm going to send it to you. Now we're going to do a little game. But as I have in my WordWall site, I am really full of those games about air vocabulary. But we are not going to do all of them today. I'm going to send you all the links that you can do it by yourself whenever you want, especially because today we are just 3 on 6 people. So I'm giving the opportunity to everybody to experiment the game by yourself. So we are just doing one, that is dividing the various words that you should know in groups. Okay, And then I'm going to send you all the rest of the quizzes, but we do just this today. That,
A me piace tanto questi esercizi.
okay. Dicevi?
Che le
Mi
piace.
piace tanto farli.
Ma li puoi fare anche tu in classe questi, eh?
Sì.
Sono...
Link per crearli.
Io ho l'abbonamento.
Ok, ci vuole un abbonamento, giusto.
Se non hai un abbonamento puoi farne tipo un numero limitato, non so quanti sono, 3, 10, non so quanti. Però se si possono anche fare degli abbonamenti cumulativi, insomma, ne vale la pena, comunque non è molto caro. Ok. Ok, here we are.
Ok.
Parts of an airport.
Parts
Jobs.
of an airport.
Things on a plane and verbs. Okay?
Mhm.
We have the picture and the words you should know, and we
Yeah.
put in the right group. We are grouping them.
Ok.
You start, Anna, you choose one and you tell me the group.
Ok. Allora, parts of an airport. Vediamo. Control tower.
Control tower.
Up. No. On the right.
On the right.
Giù. Eccola lì.
Control tower.
Ok.
Elena.
Terminal. Terminal.
Terminal.
Terminal. The
Here
last.
we are.
Okay.
Gian Maria.
The shop.
I didn't get it. Do you say anything?
Duty free shops.
Duty free.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
this one.
Duty free shop.
Ok. Poi then board.
Board. This one.
Yes.
Part of an airport.
No.
No, on the plane. Sorry. Think on the plane. On a plane.
Thing on a plane.
Verbs.
I mean verbs.
Verbs.
Verbs. E c'ho le faccine davanti.
Yeah. Of
Spostarle.
course, I didn't put the two because it was too easy to recognize as a verb. I didn't say
Okay.
too bored because otherwise it's too easy. Okay, Elena.
Immigration of no, but just no. This is officer. No, gate.
What?
Gate.
Sorry?
Parts of an airport is gate. Gate.
Okay. Yeah, gate
Okay.
is part of an airport. Yes.
Parts of an airport, maybe runway.
Runaway.
Runway. Ok. Then vediamo. Jobs. Pilot.
Pilot.
Parts of an airport is check-in.
Check-in.
Jobs is baggage handler.
Baggage handler.
Job is immigration officer.
Immigration officer.
Ok. No, departure lounge.
The part lounge.
Lounge.
Lounge is part of an airport. Departure lounge is,
Oh, okay, here.
yes.
Mhm.
Airport.
Okay. Verb is take off.
Take off.
Jobs is a customs officer.
Customs officer. Customs officer.
Maybe confiscate.
Confiscate. Yes.
This is a verb. A verb
The verb to confiscate.
is a verb.
When you are bringing some stuff that is not allowed to
Yes.
fly.
Non so che ne dobbiamo dire.
Things on a plane. Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Aspetta.
Where's
You do-
cockpit?
Okay.
Allora, things on a plane. Seat belt.
Zipper.
Verbs lend.
Which one? Sorry, land.
Lend.
Yes.
Things on a plane is train table.
Tray table.
Tray table.
Tray table. You see again. Tray.
Tray table.
Verbs is disembark.
Disembark.
Okay. Things on a plane overhead locker.
Overhead locker.
Jobs is taxi.
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 Jobs.
Anna.
Jobs is a cabin crew.
Okay. Checked baggage. Checked baggage. The part of an airport. Checked baggage.
Things on plane is a oxygen mask.
Oxygen mask.
Oxygen mask.
Verbs is a cruise.
Cruise.
Cruise. Perché cruise è in francese.
Verbs fasten, unfasten, unfasten.
Fasten and unfasten.
Okay. Trolley is a things on a plane.
Trolley.
Approach runway is a verbs.
No,
No.
maybe parts of an airport. Approach runway, la pista di atterraggio.
Sì, ma non è un... Tu, no. Ok, parts of an airport.
What I can't see what galley.
Galley. Yes. What is a galley?
What is a galley?
What is a galley?
I don't know. I can't see the picture.
The picture. And in this way, I
Is la fila per fare la
make a
fila?
zoom. But it's the part where usually the flight attendants are preparing food. It's like the kitchen
Ah,
Okay.
is
ok.
called galley.
Things,
Things on a plane.
Declare is a verb.
And the luggage is things on on a plane.
There are some small mistakes that you're going to see now.
Ah, allora ti ho fatto sbagliare, Anna. Approach runway non era...
Ma cos'è? Non so,
Okay.
forse era un verbo allora.
Non è vero, sì.
Now we see it bigger.
Sì.
Okay. So you have this one
Check-in is a verb.
is
Check-in
wrong
Check-in.
because it's
Taxi,
to
sorry,
taxi.
is
Taxi is not a job. You are not a taxi. But is the fly, is the plane that is taxi.
Ah,
Taxi a plane means
okay,
that you are helping the plane to go where he has to stop.
sorry.
Okay?
In Italia stallo sarebbe lo stallo, il parcheggio,
Il parcheggio, yes.
lo stallo, ok.
Yes, probably
E
you know it.
quindi
So that checked baggage, where is not in an airport. The baggage, not the check-in, is the check-in, not the check-in desk, is the check baggage, the baggage that you send on a plane.
ah, ok.
The check-in, to check-in, it's
is a verb.
verb, it's a verb, like, yeah, okay. So there, because taxi and approach runway, check-in.
Ah, avevi ragione,
Not
Anna.
check-in desk that is part of an airport is the check-in desk. Because in Italian, we say andiamo al check-in. In English, if we say, we don't say we're going to the check-in, we're going to the check-in desk. Okay, or we are
What's the
going
mean approach
to have the
runway?
check-in. What, sorry?
What's the mean approach runway?
Approach runway
Approach
è
runway.
iniziare la discesa,
Ah, ok.
per cui runway è la pista di atterraggio, per cui approach runway è quando l'aereo proprio sta per arrivare all'atterraggio. E ve lo dicono perché nei vari annunci vi dicono we are approaching runway, ma quando siete poi fate boom, 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 boom. E sei arrivato, ok? Per cui io questo e tanti altri, perché io ho tutti questi, praticamente sono suddivisi in vocaboli, per cui ho un gioco di vocaboli con tutti i jobs, poi un gioco con tutte le parti di airport, tutti i things on a plane, tutti i verbs, e questo è il finale in cui tu li devi un pochino rivedere e situarli, che io ve l'ho fatto fare ovviamente all'inizio, come mio solito che vi faccio fare le cose più difficili all'inizio, invece che alla fine. Però adesso poi io vi manderò un giochino che se voi potete farlo ve lo mostro, perché sarebbe stato un giochino carino da fare se eravamo di persona, ma così è meglio che ognuno lo faccia per conto suo, che sono le race. Questa è la Air Travel Race, che ora ve la condivido. Arrivo. Praticamente sono tutte, però sono in ordine alfabetico, per cui avete tutte definizioni di una parola, la maggior parte le abbiamo viste oggi, che inizia ad esempio questa con la A.
Ah, ok.
The aisle is the passage in the middle of a plane, perché è importante anche riuscire a definire, a dare le definizioni delle parole. Queste sono proprio definizioni da vocabolario di tutte le parole che abbiamo visto adesso. Vi dà l'iniziale, non sono tutte fino alla perché fa V e W, si ferma la W, per cui avete queste cose dove dovete indovinare le parole, e questo io ve lo mando e lo guardate e poi vedete se sono parole. Se c'è qualche parola che non riuscite a vedere, mandatemelo, ditemelo. Oh, ma che cos'era la J? Che cos'era quello? Però io vi consiglio di fermarvi, magari anche di fare una ricerca sul vocabolario, se volete, perché è un po' un lavoro di ricerca. E poi adesso interromperò la condivisione e vi faccio vedere un pezzettino di film quiz su gli arrivi e le partenze in aeroporto. E chiaramente, come voi ben sapete, e ve lo manderò questo filmato completo, così lo possono avere anche le persone che non sono presenti oggi. Voi sapete che la departure and arrival lounge of the airport are a perfect set for movies, because you know they are very important. So we are going to see a bit of them. Ne andiamo a vedere qualcuno insieme e poi vi manderò, così vediamo se indovinate di che film si tratta.
Forse già lo sappiamo.
Qualcuno già lo sa, immagini, eh? Dai, ditemi, facciamo speculation.
Se devi fermare la registrazione,
Ora fermo la registrazione e poi iniziamo
e te lo dico.
Sì,
Te lo posso
vabbè,
dire
la metto
prima.
in pausa, tanto è uguale.
Ok.
La interrompo qui, per cui ciao ciao agli altri
Mm.
e vedetevi il film.